This therapist in the United States gains 7 new patients every month without ads. Before working with Overflow Cafe, they had an unoptimized website and they wanted stronger keyword rankings, more website traffic, and most importantly, increased revenue. Today, they generate consistent daily revenue from Google, Bing, Maps, social media, ChatGPT, and all the major AI platforms without spending more on ads. Key results: 7 new patients every month. They show up for more than 40 keywords. They have more than 300 monthly website visitors, which doesn't sound like much, but they're in a small town. And a 200% increase in AI visibility. In this video, you'll see the consultation we did for the client before we started working, the problems we found, and the SEO strategy we proposed to help them achieve these good results. Let's jump right into the details, and if you'd like us to do the same for your business, don't forget to sign up for a 90-day free trial. It looks like a Squarespace template, and I've got lots of clients that are on Squarespace and Wix and WordPress as well. Okay, so you filled out basically the basic information. It's a homepage about services. It's very standard rates. I'm going to focus on couples counseling during this presentation. Payment methods. Okay, so I'd build out all of these pages. I would add about 3,000 words of text. Of course, that would be sent over to you for approval before it's posted on your website. If you want, I could build a logo for you. Some of my clients, like basically half of them say, no, don't bother. Half of them say, yeah, go ahead. That's all included in the quote that I'll give you today. So yeah, I would build out the website really well, and I would change out the photos. I have people here who will provide you with custom photos that are completely custom to your website, and we would fill this out really well. The layout would stay the same, the colors would stay the same if you want it, but we would modify the fonts and all of the wording. When I take a look at how you're scoring right out of the gate, because you've taken a Squarespace template and you've just added sort of basic information, yeah, it's doing okay. The scores are not bad at all. And so I would want to bump this up to about 95 out of 100, 95 out of 100. This performance score is the toughest score, and I think it would probably stay at the same level. 50 out of 100 is definitely acceptable, so only these 3 scores would really go up significantly. I wanted to take a look at this phrase, marriage counseling, Rochester, New York. Now, I know that you're doing telehealth and you haven't really made it completely clear, although I apologize if you did and I missed it. So I'm going to use Rochester as the city in this example. Of course, you can come back and say, no, you're going to work with this city, that's, 5 or 10 or 15 different cities. And that's fine. I just want to give you data for Rochester, New York, because this is going to give you a really good idea of what I can achieve for you. So every single month, 390 people go to Google and they type this exact phrase, marriage counseling, Rochester, NY. And there's 16 variations that total 450. So marriage counseling, Rochester, NY, that's 390 people per month. And then there are other variations. Some will be useful to you and some will not be useful to you. So Christian Marriage Counseling, Rochester, NY might not be useful to you. Free Marriage Counseling, Rochester, NY will not be useful to you. And then there's other phrases as well. There are related keywords that total 13,000 searches per month. So marriage therapist, Rochester, NY, 30 people per month are searching for that. Marriage counseling Rochester, 50 people per month search that. Rochester marriage counseling, 30 people search that. So many of these will be useful to you, and many of them will not be useful to you. And my job would be to go through each phrase one by one and to say, okay, yes, I want to rank Amy for this phrase, and no, I don't want to rank Amy for this phrase. And then I would choose which page will rank for that phrase. So, for example, let's say that you wanted to rank for marriage counseling Rochester NY. You give me the go ahead to rank for that. We would pick a page on your website, and Google ranks pages. So your homepage would rank for one major phrase and let's say 10 minor phrases. Your about page would rank for one major phrase and 10 minor phrases. Your services page would rank for, well, I would actually end up breaking this up into several pages. So individual counseling, couples counseling, and if there is any other kind of counseling that you offer, I would break it up into individual pages so that those could rank. So we would have a page that would rank for marriage counseling and couples counseling, so on and so forth. Even the contact page would end up ranking for an important phrase. So I'm just using this one phrase as an example, and all of these down here are the supporting or the minor phrases because they have less search volume and they're longer and they're easier to rank for. So, yeah, let's take a look a little bit further. Marriage counseling, Rochester, New York. Let's say that I wanted your homepage to rank for that phrase. So I'll send you this audit. Basically, you're currently ranking 49 out of 100 for that specific phrase. There's 30 issues that need to be fixed. So the page needs to load a lot quicker. I need to reduce this to under 2 seconds. I need to reduce the file size of the page. I need to add proper title tags into every page of your website. I need to add description tags into your website. I need to optimize all of your images. Let's see what else. The wording of every page website, and this is the part that's going to take the longest, which is the wording. You have no H1 heading tag. Your H2 tag needs to be rewritten. Your H3 tag says request an appointment, so that needs to be rewritten. And the copy, you need 2,000 words on this page and some other minor things. I won't get into all of it in this video because I know you're probably busy, but I will send this over to you. Now, here's my recommendation. Because your website is really simple, I think this is a very simple project for me. I would recommend you hop onto the professional plan. If you can stick with it for 12 months, you would see very rapid progress. I would fix the website and I would do all of the things that I mentioned in this video to get you ranking for the various services that you offer. And you can always add or take away services as time goes on. I think that you would see some really good results when you think about 320 people per month that are searching for marriage counseling in Rochester. You would end up getting about 100 visitors just for that one specific phrase. And basically, that would lead to about 5 to 10 brand new patients every single month. Again, just for that one phrase, marriage counseling Rochester. And so you would end up very quickly getting way more clients than what you can handle, which is pretty much what happens to all of my clients who are in the therapy, counseling, and psychology realm. Now, I should let you know, it doesn't happen fast. The first 3 months, you're really not going to see much other than me modifying your website and making it better. By the time you get to month 4, you start to see your rankings go up. So, for example, let's say today you're on page 10 for marriage counseling Rochester, New York. And then by month 4, you're on page 5. And then you're on page 4 and page 3. And then, by month, let's say 7, you're on page 2. By month 10, you're on page 1, but at the bottom. By month 12, you're basically Google page 1, spot 1 for marriage counseling, Rochester, New York, and several other phrases, like a whole bunch of phrases down here. Of course, individual counseling will figure out what the right keywords are there. You'll end up ranking Google page one, spot one for that as well, and so on and so forth. And so lots and lots of potential. Very straightforward project for me. I've done this many, many, many dozens of times before, doing this since December of 1995, and I would absolutely love to work with you. That's as much information as I can share with you today. That consultation was completed in 2022, so naturally we have a much larger SEO to-do list today to keep up with all the many requirements that Google and other AI platforms have. Our standard operating procedure for SEO includes over 200 line items of work, depending on the project. The impact of SEO is exponential. When done correctly, it becomes a major business asset. Revenue continues to grow, while paid advertising costs continue to shrink. To recap this project, we completed our SEO checklist of over 200 tasks, such as the setup of Google Search Console, Google Analytics, and Bing Webmaster Tools, fixing indexing problems, identifying the main competitors, full keyword research, technical SEO, on-page SEO, content creation, image SEO, off-page SEO, conversion rate optimization, and much, much more. There's always much more. The key results: 7 new patients every month without ads. They show up for more than 40 keywords, more than 300 monthly website visitors, and a 200% increase in AI visibility. These numbers are actually quite small, but this is a single person practice in a smaller town, a smaller city. Smart companies invest 1 to 2% of their annual revenue into SEO because the return on investment can be extraordinary when executed correctly. And the key word here is correctly. If you try to do SEO cheaply or quickly, your business will never reach its full potential because your smarter competitors will always beat you. Visit my website link in the video description and request your 90-day free trial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next case study.